Hey guys, welcome back to No Man's Sky. Today we're going to be talking about S-class ships, exotic ships, and where to find them and how to find them easily. And then not only that, but some tips and tricks that I've discovered that will help you basically get a S-class ship with relative ease. And as you can see here, I have quite the catalog going on here. This is called Deadly Defeat. It's this really sweet looking floral type of pattern. We got my little baby back here. This thing's a little beast. And this is another one that we picked up. We've got this massive 48 slot amazing hauler that I call the Reckoning. This is like I love this ship. But my most recent addition to my catalog here is the Squid ship. Look at it! Guys, this took a while to find, but it would have taken me a lot longer until I discovered a pretty surefire way to find S-class ships with relative ease, and I'm going to talk about that in today's video. Here's another one. This one's a little interesting. I'm just kind of showing you some different ones that I found, and I think that is all that I have. Now, yeah, because that's... Do I have another one? Oh, I do have this weird one up here that I want to get rid of. I actually want to get rid of this one. So, in this video, I'm going to actually pilot this one, and we're going to try to replace this one. Because I'm not a big fan of this thing. And I don't like it very much. It's just kind of dumb looking. And it's not like the greatest in comparison to some of the other ones. And so, in this video, we're going to show you how to get an exotic or S-class ship. And last time, we kind of talked about that. And we're going to basically cover a lot of the same things in this video. But I'm going to share with you one tip that will help you find these things way faster. Now, the very first thing that you're going to want to do is you need to look for a specific area to go to. You need to find a specific economy. So it's really good to have an economy scanner on your ship, and then that way you guys can find a really good economy. And some of the good economies, I'll throw it up on the screen. We've got Opulent, which I'm in right now, and I'm in this specific system because this is where somebody said that the Squid ship is, and so a specific type of Squid ship. And so I came to look for that specific one, and I found a different color one, but it's okay because it's green, and I actually like the green one. And I guess the thing to know is that if somebody says like, hey, there's this in a system, like on PC, for example, you play on PC, I don't know if it crosses over for PS4 and Xbox and things like that, but I found somebody saying that, hey, in this specific system, there is a Squid ship here. I'm playing on PC, and so I'm like, sweet, I'm gonna go there. But here's the thing: it takes a long time to find these things, okay? And from what people were saying, in opulent systems is where you have the greatest chance of finding Squid ships. I cannot say for sure if that's true, but I'm gonna assume it is, okay? So we're looking for opulent, prosperous, wealthy, high supply, flourishing, booming, affluent, and advanced. And any of those is gonna give you the potential to have an exotic ship. And the chances of finding one is still pretty stinking low. But like I said, I'm going to share with you a tip that's going to help you greatly. So the first thing that you're going to want to do if you're trying to find one, what I do is I head into the space station, and we're going to go, wow, I got to change my settings. I keep playing between laptop and my PC, and one has higher sensitivity on the mouse, so I gotta change it. But anyway, I head into the space station, and what I do is I ask for directions, and my goal is to try to find a trading post that we can go to. Because here's the thing: from what I've experienced and what other people have experienced, it's the easiest place to find it because you're going to have so many ships landing. And the trick that I'm going to share with you involves the trading post. So what you're going to do is you're going to hop up here, and you're going to just start talking to some people, and you're going to try to ask for directions. And sometimes you have to like barter first before you can get them to like give you directions. So then just go back into it, and after you do something, it'll clear up a spot for them to ask for directions. And we're looking for a trading post. Usually the first guy generally will point you in the direction of a trading post. And so now that we've got a trading post discovered, what we're going to do is we're going to go there. Now the thing to note is that basically in any of these systems, it doesn't matter what planet you land on, the chance of you finding the ship can be on that planet. And so just head to the trading post, and we're going to go there, and we're going to put down a beacon, and we're going to have a manual save. And the reason why is because we're going to be reloading our save, and the goal is, and it's a little... Basically, in this game, you can really trick the game to do specific things for you at specific times. And in this case, we are going to be forcing the ships that are around the area to land here immediately. And so every time you reload the save, the ships will come and land. And the trick is that if you don't see the ship within 15 to 20 seconds or something like that. I think like 20 seconds. You'll be able to start detecting the pattern. You'll have a all the pads except for I think 2 covered, and like 2 ships won't land and 2 will stay in orbit. And so what you want to do is just, like I said, put down a beacon, do a manual save. So like I said in the last one, an easy way to tell what the ship is to put your scanner over the ship and just just kind of read right along the side there. It says Explorer B26. That's how many slots it has, plus 7 for the tech, okay? And then it gives you the pricing and everything as well. So now what we want to do is we want to reload, because there's no ship that's here that we want to get. And if you look around, you can see, like right there, there's a ship in orbit still, and there's another one right there. And so basically you could wait and you can have those land, but what we're going to do is we're going to reload the manual save. By doing this, you're forcing the game to have those ships land immediately. This is how I found the Squid ship. And the cool thing is with the Squid ship, when it lands, you can hear like the noise, and it's kind of cool. You hear like a weird noise, so you know it landed. And I should say this: doing this method is way faster than just waiting for the ships to land, because reload takes like 30 seconds depending on your computer, 30 seconds a minute or something like that. And so it's a short amount of time to wait to reload to force the ships to land. And you'll see what I'm saying. You'll get every single pad filled up except for 2. And so if you don't see, once all these kind of land here, if you don't see an exotic, just reload. Just do it again until you get an exotic. And sometimes you're going to get an S class that'll land, and sometimes you're like, oh, that looks sweet. Do I want to trade up for that? Do I want to get that, or I want to pass on it? And in this case, I'm looking for a different exotic. And another thing to note too is that you're going to see the exact same type of ship multiple times. It's just going to be in different forms. It'll even have the exact same name most of the time. So the Foe of Madness, for example. Now, I have to say this part because this is a point of contention from what I see. A lot of people have different thoughts on how many different types of exotics there are in one system. Some people claim that there's only one exotic per system. Some people say that there's only one type of exotic per system. So you can have multiple like varying ones, but it's like one specific style of ship. And then some people say that they've seen multiple ships in one system. And I think that I remember seeing multiple exotics in one system. So I think that you can see more than one, but there's a lot of different articles and stuff, and people will say different things. And so I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I'm relatively correct when I say that a system can have multiple exotics, but here's the thing to keep in mind. It's really hard to find exotics, and so the chance of you finding another one is going to be just as low as you finding the first one. And so if you want to know for certain that you're going to potentially get a different type of exotic, just switch systems, okay? And then not only that, but some people think that space has different RNG pools than planets do, and different people have, it's like independent based on the person. And honestly, I think that if from what I feel like I've gathered, it seems as though that the system itself has an RNG pool. It's not just specifically space and planet, although that it is applicable to like multi-tools, so it could be, you know? And so I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this specific thing. It can take quite a while, and so you can see why just reloading is going to be quicker. But that's what you got to do. You just keep doing that until you get one to spawn. And I think it took me 10 reloads before I got the Squid ship to spawn. And you guys, it's total RNG. It might take you a very long time to get one to spawn, but this is like the easiest method that I could find to get this to work the quickest. Oh yeah, look at this, boys. Here we go. Right there's one. Now, the real question is going to be, is that thing going to come in here, or is it going to be stuck in orbit? Because that's going to be pretty tricky if we can't get that. I want you! Come to me, please! Please come down! Exotic! Gosh, no. I think it's stuck in the orbit. No! The one time... So, guys, it took me about... Oh, gosh, I think 20 reloads for it to show up. And now it's stuck in orbit. So, we're going to wait a while and see if that thing actually comes down. I'm going to assume that it's not going to, though. But I at least now know which ship is here, and that is a sweet looking one. I want that so bad. It's golden. I want that golden exotic. Come to me, baby. Here it comes. It's coming. All right. Yeah, we pulled it in. Look at that thing, guys. That is sweet looking. So now we're going to have a yellow one and a blue one. Is this actually... This is the other way, actually. Oh, No, this is totally different. This is a totally different one than the one I have. This is awesome. So like I said, it took me probably about 20 different reloads for this thing to show up. But we're going to be able to trade this up. So let's go ahead and make an offer on it. And what is... This is... It's still not better than the ones that I have, that's for sure. But yeah, it's going to cost us 10 million units. So keep in mind, guys, these things can be quite expensive. So we're going to buy this for 10.6. And yes! So there you go. It's like I said, it can take quite a while. But it'll eventually happen. As the number one thing is that you absolutely have to be in a high wealth system for this to work well. Because if you're not in a high wealth system, it's just going to take you so long to come across one of these. Because I think the percent chance is like 1% or something like that, or less than 1%. And even in an affluent or like wealthy system, it's like 5%. And so, really, I mean, you've got to be in a good system for this to happen. But as you can see, it is possible. It could take you a while. I think the Squid ship that I got only took me 10. Maybe like 10 reloads, and this one took me a little longer, but whoo-hoo, the payoff is great because this thing is awesome. So now we have I have one more S ship that I need to get rid of, essentially. Dude, look at that thing. That is so, the way that flies is so cool. Yeah, so I have an S ship that I would like to get rid of, so I have nothing but exotics, and we'll be good to go with a full catalog of like sweet well, I'm not getting rid of my S-Class hauler though, so that's what I meant. The other S-Class one that looks like a normal like type of fighter ship, I need to get rid of that one. So oh man, well worth it. So guys, that's it for the video. I really hope that it helps you. I hope that kind of gives you a little bit easier of a time trying to find an S-Class, because you'll find S-Class ships too, doing pretty much the same exact thing, that and exotics. So I really hope it helps. This thing doesn't even fit in here. Holy smokes. I really hope it helps you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support on the channel lately. You guys are awesome. You're killing it. I really appreciate you. Appreciate all the comments and feedback and everything. You guys are awesome. Such a friendly community. And for those of you guys who are coming to the channel and you guys are all know-it-alls and you don't realize that these are guides for new players, you know, if you already played the game for a while and you already know how to play the game, I don't really know why you're watching a guide video in the first place. But I hope you keep in mind that this is mainly for new players, and really I'm not gonna... Don't bring your hate here. Let's put it that way, okay? This is just a friendly community, and I want to try to keep it that way. So for everybody else, though, who's, you know, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay positive. Be blessed. Catch you guys next time.